that a try because we have it on Easy Pay and you can sign up for auto delivery too. Alrighty, that said, another area where this brand has made its mark is in the brow category, right? An area I think a lot of us, myself included, really tend to overlook, right? We spend so much time making sure, oh, my liner went on right. Ooh, making sure I'm fanning my mascara. Oh, did I blend my foundation? And what do we forget about? Our brows. And our brows are really what frame our face. The problem is a lot of brow products that are out there can be greasy. They wipe off easily. They aren't easy to apply. Right. So again, you took it upon yourself with your team to figure out a way to give me a natural look that's easy to work with.
Exactly, yeah. Brow Power Super Skinny. You know, you see how skinny these pencils are. They're long but skinny. We actually did something really special with this. So this is an automatic brow pencil. You never need to sharpen it. You see how skinny this tip is? So the width of this actually draws strokes on that are the width of real human brow hair. So what that means for you is it sort of just does the work for you. Clinically proven waterproof all day. It's going to adhere to skin, cover gray, look like real hair, and it's a waterproof eyebrow pencil. And you know, we have 7 shades, and they fit you in the whole shade range. It's our Brow Power technology. So when you press lightly, you get a lighter color. When you press a little harder, you get a darker color. So what that means is the blonde is going to be for you if you're—
There's a range.
Yes, cool. Light all the way through dark blonde, you want to go blonde. But if you have more golden tones to your blonde, well, that's when you want to go with that warm blonde. The universal taupe, that is like the widest range. It's dark blonde all the way through the middle of brunette. You want to go universal taupe. It's the largest range, so it's always the most popular. That's the shade that I have on right now. We then have the medium brown.
That's what I use.
That's what you use, the medium brown, which is that full range of medium brunette. We have dark brown, which goes all the way to dark brown and black hair. Universal auburn, that's going to be strawberry blonde, redhead, all the way to that deep red. Plus that universal gray is platinum all the way through salt and pepper and deep silver.
And isn't that nice? Because there are so many women who, you know, do realize that when their brow hair goes gray, what do they do?
What do they do?
You want it to look natural, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You might still be coloring your hair, but if your brow hair is gray, you're not going to do a super dark color there because it would look too fake, right? So I love that we have that gray color. So what is it about this formula? And we can walk over and show the girls here too that make it so easy to apply. By the way, the offer is awesome because usually one of these pencils is $24, and that's what you would pay out at most retailers who carry IT Cosmetics, $24 for one. We're giving you 2 of them, so it'll last twice as long for $26 and change. So what is it? I mean, like there are a lot of eyebrow pencils out there.
Yes.
So the thinness is important, but the formula is too.
The formula also, there's a lot of brow products, and this is the biggest thing. If you're doing your brows, that's huge. I'm so excited already. But if it's with a product that's the wrong color or it doesn't look natural, or you're not doing your brows at all, it's the quickest way to look tired, quickest way to look older. Your brows. So this is sort of a universal rule of beauty. No matter what face shape you're blessed to be born with, no matter what age, what skin tone, your eyebrows are your one feature that give you your frame of symmetry. And symmetry is what equates to beauty in the human eye. So if you're not doing your brows, if you're skipping them thinking, oh, what's the big deal? You know, to be your most beautiful you want your frame of symmetry. So what's great about Brow Skinny is it does the work for you. It's super, super easy. It looks natural. And then you get your frame of symmetry for your most beautiful you. And I've always said this for years, if you don't do anything else, I know we have so many exciting products in the show, but if you do nothing and you're just gonna do one thing, you wanna do your brows. It is the one thing that makes the biggest difference on your face to be your most beautiful you. And this just makes it easy. So, you know, Miss Jennifer, she is actually using the medium brown today, just like Jill. She normally goes dark brown, but you see her little highlights, so she's going right to that medium brown. So she removed an area using a waterproof makeup remover. This is a waterproof brow pencil, so that she can show you live how easy this is to do. So your pencil's automatic, you never need to worry about sharpening it, and you just do little fine feathery strokes. And you see what's happening live? That pencil does the work for you because it creates those little strokes that are the width of real brow hair. She's going through with that Brow Power brush, little tiny fine feathery strokes, and when you see her before and then you see her after, look at the difference. Of course, She's getting brows that look real. They look like real hair. They're clinically proven waterproof. This is a clinically proven waterproof pencil all day. Not going to come off till you take it off. But look at her before and look at her after. So no matter, you know, what your face shape, look at the difference her brows make. They're her frame of symmetry for her most beautiful Jennifer, right? When you get your Brow Power Skinny home and you do your brows, it truly gives you the power for your face shape to be your most beautiful you. So she's in that medium brown. There's 7 shades. They're really, really forgiving.
Yeah, we can show the shades, but I do want to let you know that universal gray, last call.
Oh no,
right?
Already?
Hard to find in the market. I think that's why people are like, oh my gosh. Even if you're somebody who's starting to notice, you know, that you're almost a little half and half, right? You might want to try to have like the gray and a brown, because that blending those together might give you the right kind of a look. You can play with it. But there's the different shades, Jamie, and everybody gets a range. It's all determined on how light or hard you press.
Exactly, and we just saw the blonde. Luann's actually going to apply blonde right now live, and you know, Luann has, well, I won't talk about any grays we all might have growing in, no, because you never know. Brow Power Skinny is going to cover them up, and you see how she's doing little tiny fine feathery strokes?
Yes.
It's going to adhere to skin, clinically proven waterproof all day, so you never need to worry about accidentally wiping your brow off. It's just going to look like real hair.
Why do I brush it through like that at the end?
Oh,
why is that important?
Well, with the Brow Skinny, you really don't need to, because every stroke looks like real hair, but it does give you that little polished kind of nice look. If you have long hairs, that just kind of combs them right into place. But you know, look how gorgeous. Luann's in the blonde. So the blonde, she's true blonde. If you have more golden tones, that's when you want to go with the warm blonde. I'm in a universal taupe.
Right.
Then we have Jill, who'd be medium brunette.
Yep.
There's dark
and I
brown.
press harder.
And you
right?
press a little harder.
Yeah. So I get the darker side of the medium brown.
Medium
right?
brown. There's dark brown, there's auburn, and Miss Joanne is here in that universal gray.
Yeah, so you can see what that gray looks like, everybody. And look how pretty that is. Again, it looks soft, it looks natural, it looks color appropriate.
Yes.
And this is really, I think the other thing to point out with brow products is, you know, sometimes you lose the tail of your brow as you get a little bit older. Sometimes your brows thin out. Sometimes you might have good brows, but you're able to actually see the skin.
Right.
Which is my problem.
Me too.
Not necessarily a problem, but to make it look more lush and dense, I just need to kind of add a little bit of color saturation to it.
Yes.
So this pencil does all of those things, and what's brilliant is once you get the look you want, it's waterproof.
Yes.
So it's staying that way all day long. If you sweat, if your inner child is playing with matches or setting bonfires, as mine often does, you know, if you live in a climate that's hot, whatever it might be, you don't have to worry about sweating that brow off.
Exactly.
Which is often the problem with a lot of other brow brands. So we love that. And if you're on the line for that, stay on the line, because it's a great offer too for really what you're